Another story in the news that I saw a video on TikTok about it, I think at first actually, is that United Airlines, they had a flight, a Boeing 777, that suffered engine failure after takeoff from Denver, and debris just landed in parks, in people's front yards. And surprisingly, no one was injured, which is great. But if you look at these pictures, like, this is in someone's front yard, and they just have a part of, it looks like the propeller, around the propeller, is just sitting in their front yard. In a park, there's just parts of the wing just sitting in the park. And not even that. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but this video is of the propeller and part of the plane. It looks like it's on fire. It is on fire, and I don't know how they managed to land this, but it happened just after the flight took off in Denver. I think it was scheduled to go to Hawaii, but they ended up turning around after this malfunction, and everyone ended up being fine. There were no injuries, no fatal injuries, and everyone ended up being fine. But this is pretty scary, and right now, more of the Boeing has had issues with all their flights over the last couple years, and this is not good for Boeing. This is another model now that had a major malfunction, and the Boeing 777, they are going to be decommissioning and taking a lot of these out of service. United took 24 Boeing 777s out of service as the FAA orders inspection. We're seeing some of Boeing's 777s being taken out of service in Japan as well. And I think over the next couple of days, we're going to see more and more of these Boeing aircrafts being taken out of service for inspection. And this is not good for Boeing stock. I'm happy everyone is safe. And that was a very surprising thing, that the debris didn't injure anyone, that no one on the flight was injured. But now with this issue, Boeing is just in another big story that they definitely don't need right now. Airplane industry, travel has been suffering, and Boeing has been suffering with all of their different aircrafts that have had malfunctions. And this one, adding to it, is just not going to make things any easier for Boeing. They just got over their other malfunction, getting all those other airplanes back into service, and now this happens. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But it is not good news for Boeing. But I'm very happy that everyone who was on the flight, everyone in Denver and around the area was safe. And we'll have to wait and see what happens with Boeing and how they're going to respond to this. How many flights are going to be taken out of service to be inspected, and what else is going to go on.